I'm here with Stags manager Jimmy Ball after this tough away defeat here at Dorking Wanderers. Jimmy, a narrow defeat, 2-1. What were your thoughts on the game?
I thought we were second. In too many areas of the pitch. We got what we deserved. Yeah, I thought they were better than us today, all round. Yeah, really do. So I can't hide from it. We've got to accept it. Look at ourselves and address it. Yeah, and I can only do that in training. But again, we've got another short week because we've got a cup game on Tuesday night and obviously a proper game Saturday. So we'll have to address it in the week. We'll have to look deeply at ourselves and what we're about and how we represent ourselves, and then go again.
Yeah, just what do you think were the positives from today, if there were any from your perspective?
Struggling with that. Struggling with the positives, if I'm being honest. Yeah, really struggling with the positives from today. Yeah, no, none at all. We didn't cope with what this is at all. So no positives from me. No one's injured. There you go. No one got injured today.
Yeah, we did obviously take the lead in about the 30th minute from Tony Lee. Then obviously we were pegged back just before half-time. So what was the atmosphere like going into the dressing room? What did you say at half-time?
Well, you're always disappointed, aren't you? You get to 42 minutes or whatever, or 2 minutes into added time at the end of the 45, and you want the ball cleared out of the box, you want people attacking it, you want people on the front foot, and we just weren't, and that's not like us. I think we thought, well, we'll get through the half-time here, and it's never that way. We've done on a 1-2 out in a wide area, which is criminal, and a little flipped into the box, and defenders on the back foot. Disappointing. So close to half-time, you see that it's 1-0 at half-time. You know, they've got to come out and be way more expansive. They've got to come out and do things, but they didn't have to then. They could just sit in and wait for their chance. And then the second goal's abysmal. From our point of view, defensively, abysmal. So, tough.
Just coming on to that second goal, obviously after that, just Dorking were really smart of how they kept the ball. Just how frustrating was that, knowing that we couldn't get really close to pressing them and forcing a mistake out of them?
I think that's circumstance, isn't it? The wind out there today was quite strong. So once that happens, you know, you go and sort of try to exploit weaknesses in them and put it on them. But we didn't outfight them when we had to outfight them. We needed to cause problems up there and rough them up a bit, because they looked like, based on our first goal, we could get into them, get into their ribs a little bit defensively, but we didn't do it with enough quality. So we tried to play the environment and the circumstances in like quite a strong wind down the pitch. Didn't work. Didn't do it with any quality. So you still got to do it with quality, and we didn't. But the keeper's made three great saves in the second half. Great, I'm not sure. The one he's tipped over the bar and the two that were straight at him. We got to do better there. We got to do far better there. You get chances, you know, just inside the 18-yard box, keeping a beat. You got to put that in the corner instead of blasting it. So yeah, we can't. We were poor today, and we've come here, and you're going, "Cool, you could have had, you could have, should have, would have," but it's too late. And we that's what we were saying all the way home. Game's gone. You got to take chances when you get given them. You know, we did early doors because we didn't deserve to go in the lead, but we did. And then you know, well, go on then. Let's put more pressure on them, and we did. We just never really did. So credit to them, fair play to them. The players outworked us, outran us, outfought us, outsmarted us, and outplayed us. So like you said, I can't pick anything out of it. We've got to be better. But you know, it's the first time they've done that. You know, this group is good. And today we were off, and the message is you can't be off. You can't be off. Playing against good sides, you can't be off. You don't get away with it. Maybe we have over the last couple of years because we've got good players. You get away with it when you're just a little bit off, but we won't at this level, and we've got to wake up to that and wake up to it quick.
yeah, just something to take from this game as well was the following here at Meadowbank from the Totton supporters. Just how good was that support, and see that away end full of Totton and it's full of a sea of blue.
Yeah, outstanding. You know, but when we look at this is what we need to emulate. They're ahead of us as a football club, miles ahead of us as a football club. You know, and we've got to look at this, and you know, the local area and Totton has got to get behind us, because this place was packed today, screaming for every decision. I thought the ref was weak. I thought, you know, it just he was a little bit jittery, and the pressure he was put under, I think, paid. You know, the ratios of fouls to for and against was outrageous. But that's what this is created, and we haven't done that. You know, I'm not going to start signing 54-year-old men and doing social media and podcasts and stuff. That's not who I am. But I respect it. That's how they're building this football club. But you know, Totton and the local Southampton area have to support us. Away fans are unbelievable, incredible. But the atmosphere that we need to create at home and make it really hard. You know, I don't feel we are. You know, not that they're not turning up. But we can be a bit smarter about it, but we also need more bodies, because, you know, crowds add to budgets and they add to everything. So away support here today, fantastic. Home support is good, but we need to be louder. We need to be, you know, screaming for every decision, because it creates anxiety. You saw it at Dorking. You know, the first 20 minutes, ref didn't know what's going on. Saw it here today. No one saw what happened in the middle of the box with Tony Lee. No one. But because there was a big scream, he's give it, whether it was or wasn't, is irrelevant. They didn't see it. They went off the reaction. And then he sees one down on Christos in the bottom corner, and evens it out. I'm not sure. That's what I mean by, you know, I'm not going to repeat what I've said, because if I do, I get a £400 fine. But I've said it once and I won't say it again, what my thoughts are. But as a local area and a local community, you know, just the away fans coming and being unbelievable. We need that same at home games. We really, really do. And hopefully this message is heard and we get it. And I'm not knocking the home fans at all. We just need more. You know, I asked for more from the players. So let's see what happens. But you know, I can't knock them. I just want more. I want more from everyone. I want more from the directors. I want more from the staff. I want more from the players. I want more from the supporters. I'm never going to change in that. I'm appreciative, I'm respectful, but I know I'm always going to want more, I'm always going to want better. That's the only way you step forward, and you don't settle. And I'm not settling for that performance, you know, from the players, and you know, I won't settle for anything at the club. I'll keep driving it forward for as long as I'm here.
Yeah, just moving away from today, again, keep coming thick and fast. Tuesday night, we're away at Eastleigh in the Hampshire Senior Cup second round. Are we looking to rotate the team, you know, keep players fresh and fit?
100%. I might get a 54-year-old goalkeeper in. I don't know. Yeah, I might sign on. Beats might sign on, because it's without being disrespectful, because I really don't want to be. But the game shouldn't be now. The clubs, no one wants it. We've not stopped. We've done 24, 25, 28 days. We've played 8 games in 28 days. We've ran 2 marathons, and then we get put in a local cup, put in on the Tuesday night ahead of the FA Cup. There's no chance, you know. So it'll look like I'm disrespecting the tournament, but I'm not. I'm doing what's right for my football club, and I think people need to look at that, because I have no idea what will be out there, but it won't be many of them. I can guarantee that, unfortunately.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy. I like it today.
Thanks, pleasure. Thank you.